Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. By himself.
Oh!
That athlete.
Yeah.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
Stevenson passes to Hunter. He's feeling it. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in. Hunter's got 28 points for the game.
They're doing their best to erase the deficit here with some smart passes and some good shooting. I mean, those two things go hand in hand. If you're going to make shots, then the passes have to be on target and on time.
The 76ers trail by 9. And Stevenson kicks to Hunter. And that one is stuffed right through.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker.
And that's on a bounce. Philadelphia will retain possession.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Tony Snell comes in for Lance Stevenson. To the inside, here's Hunter. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Hunter's got 32 points in the game.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Okafor grabs the miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Passes it to Houston. Okafor kicks to Hunter. Chandler with the defensive effort.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss. That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Okafor, the pass to Hunter, and stolen by Favors. Here's Chandler, the pass to Byers. Hardaway for 3. Can't hit. And as we end the third quarter, hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Detroit leading by 7. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for the Pistons, Favors is out there with Wilson Chandler. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Byers in at the point. Jennings dishes to Chandler. Drummond, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Here's Hunter. And that one comes up a bit short.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And that one's good by Favors.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Yeah, big blunder there, and that could really cost them.
Yeah, and the timing of it was bad, too. I mean, they're trying to cut down and cut into the lead. Just a tough, bad break there.
And it's Drummond missing.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Clock at 6. Stevenson kicks to Hunter. Pulls up. He squares up and sinks it. Hunter's got 34 points.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his third foul of the game. Detroit making a switch here. Thompson's checked in.
On the floor, Tristan.
Jennings kicks to Drummond. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The 76ers trail by 9. From deep. Hunter, no good. Over the 76ers, their last game, a win against the Boston Celtics. Drummond, a screen. Taken away. Now the 76ers on the break.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play. And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Good.
The deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question. I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. Full throttle ahead.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Hunter. And that one's good. Hunter's got 40 points.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
You know, with that one, he's getting up there in turnovers. I mean, 4 in all now. He's got to be better with the ball to get his team back into it.
The screen from Thompson. Another steal. It's 2-on-1. And here we go. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for the Pistons. Jennings passes to Hardaway. Drummond with a screen on Stevenson. Jennings kicks to Drummond, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
Stevenson chimes in.
How about this run there in the midst of, on the verge of tying it up or maybe even taking the lead?
Has been an unreal turnaround, and I give a lot of credit to the defense right along with what they did on offense, because the defense actually gave them the spark they needed.
Here's Hunter. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
And I like the job the defense did to not let him have it. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
And the first of two, no good, heartbreaking. And the 76ers making a change here. Okafor's checked in.
What's the call down here? All right.
He's able to hit the second one, and that narrows the gap to 1.
Boy, that's a huge point he left at the line. Really puts pressure on them to get a stop here.
It's this simple, guys. No rebounds, no rings.
We need to dominate the glass.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, Kevin. The head coach for Detroit had some instruction for his guys during that last break. He told them the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
Jennings with the bucket.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Here's Hunter, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
And the foul called on Freak. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Here's Jennings. Knocks it loose. Fast break, here they come. Here's Hunter. Look at that.
And Kevin, maybe the play of the game right there.
A tremendous instinct straight to come up with a steal and then attack the basket.
Game changer right there, guys. An unbelievable play to make it this stage of a really tight ball game.
Jennings with the bucket.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
For the Detroit Pistons, they won their last contest, that game against the Pacers in Indiana. Stevenson passes to Hunter. Count it!
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
Detroit's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Jennings drives in. Thompson dishes to Chandler. He kicks it to Hardaway. Drummond a screen. Shot clock at 6. A clear look for Hardaway. Off target on the outside leaner.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try the leaner.
Jennings against Stevenson. Pass to Hunter. To take the lead. Thompson with the rebound.
Okay, guys, the clock is our enemy now. Time to focus up and know your roles. Trust each other to make the play. Freak, you got the look. Focus hard.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively. And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show. with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.